Kia ora koutou. My name is Dr. Raj Shekhawat. I'm a senior lecturer with Center for Learning and Teaching. And in this video, we'll be talking about CMALT and what it entails and the experience of someone who goes through the CMALT journey. And today we have Dr. Matt with us from School of Communication Studies.
Thank you.
And Matt, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
We want you to share with our viewers that what was your experience? What made you actually decide in the first place to do CMALT?
Right, so my decision was based on promotion, pretty much.
Okay.
The great thing about the CMALT practice is building your portfolio, building all those reflective statements, builds all your material that you need to apply for promotions. Here at AUT, and I'm sure it's the same with many other places, you need evidence of your contributions to teaching and excelling at teaching, and having the CMALT stamp that someone external has looked over your work and given it the thumbs up, and building that portfolio is also really helpful for those applications.
Fantastic. So what I'm hearing from you is the working on the CMALT portfolio, it had a reflective component, and you had
Yes.
to collect evidence of the things which you're doing in your teaching and learning.
Yes.
So that sort of helped you really, really well to sort of not only understand yourself better as a teacher, but also it helped in your professional development as well, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Yeah. So in terms of the time commitment, because I imagine you were doing full-time job and you must
Yes.
have other commitments. So how did CMALT fit in that picture?
Yeah, it was quite easy for me. I actually embarked on the journey with one other person. It was easy for me, it was really difficult for them,
Okay.
which kind of gives a nice contrast there. I'd been doing quite a lot of stuff in educational technology. I'd flipped my classrooms, I'd built online resources. So for me, having done the things, it was just a matter of capturing all that, documenting it, which actually wasn't too hard because they give you a framework to work within, questions, what they expect to see, and all you have to do is write it up, document as they expect to see it, write the report.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So in terms of, let's say, in terms of time commitment, you would say how many months it take you to sort of complete your portfolio altogether?
Right. It took me about a week to understand what they were looking for,
Yes.
reading through all the documentations while working, just on the side.
Fair enough.
And then I dedicated, I think, a week to each of the 5 criteria they were
Yes.
looking for and writing those up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say that roughly around 2 months' time, you were
Yeah.
sort of ready with your portfolio?
Yes.
Okay. And in terms of submitting it and then waiting for the reviewers or assessors to get back to you, how was that process for you?
Ooh, it was a while ago. I can't remember how long it took. I think it was a month or two.
So you had to sort of make changes based on the reviewers' comments, or how was that?
I just I submitted, waited for feedback, got an email back saying you're missing some supporting evidence. I did an online portfolio and one of my links was dead. So they just kind of asked, where's the supporting material, updated the link, and then
Fair enough.
they got back to me saying, yeah, you're good.
Oh, fantastic.
You get the stamp. Yeah.
That's great. And so if you have to give 1 or 2 suggestions to potential people who are watching us and who are interested in doing CMALT, what sort of suggestions you would like to give to them?
If you've done lots, it's easy. All you need to do is capture that and report on that. If you're thinking about doing it, perhaps read through the documentation and what they're expecting to see, and start implementing some technology in the classroom, and work on that first, and then you've got something to report on.
Fantastic.
And the other thing, big thing, is stick to what they're asking for and all the criteria. They're looking for very specific stuff in the report. It is a report, you just need to report on what you've done.
Fair enough. All right. On the concluding note, could you tell us what are your views about using technology for teaching in general?
Oh, fantastic. I love using technology in the classroom. I don't think it reduces workload, but I think it creates a more engaging experience. It's more current with what students are expecting to see. We've got the YouTube generation at the moment.
Yes.
They like jumping online and seeing things a certain way. So I'm all for it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Matt, for talking to us. And if you're interested in doing CMALT Fellowship, you could contact Center for Learning and Teaching. We have got academics here. We have especially Dr. Tom Cochran, who's doing a lot of work about CMALT. You can get in touch with him as well. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Matt.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.